Another pleasant evening to you, sports fans. My name is Robert Williams.
And I'm Roger Haspel.
We say welcome once again to your favorite sports calling show here on Reggae Radio, IRIE FM, What's a Score? And as usual, we go all the way through to 11 o'clock. And it's the program of programs. It's that time of the year, Roger, when everybody is affiliated to a high school in Jamaica. Because
certainly
it's the eve of boys and girls champs, and 2026 of course is absolutely no different. The excitement, the anticipation, everything is at fever pitch at this time. What say you from where you sit?
And it has been building for the past couple of weeks, and no doubt this is one of the events that always capture the imagination of the nation.
Yes.
Especially since it was merged from 1999 onwards. And, we are here again anticipating another exciting event in terms of what to expect, the rivalries and the matchups and the whole atmospheric feeling and that feeling, of nostalgia for a number of persons. Of course, many persons are coming from in the diaspora to be a part of this experience again. And I'm positive that they will not be leaving disappointed come Saturday night.
Well, one thing is guaranteed is happiness. Another thing
Certainly.
that is guaranteed is disappointment. Because everybody will not be happy and be sad at the same time. There are going to be some more happy, some who will be sad. And
that is what sports are all about. Happiness and sadness walk hand in hand.
Joys and
win and lose walk hand in hand.
They hug up too.
If you can't take the losing, don't be a part of sports.
And while the excitement is going on at the National Stadium between tomorrow and Saturday, there's another little matter to take care of over in Mexico, because the Reggae Boyz are on their way to Mexico as we speak, because that Interconfederation playoff comes up on Thursday, and the debate continues. The squad named last Friday, and the debate continues as to who should be in, who should be out, who is in and who is out. And I tell you, if everybody were to pick a team, the amount of players you'd have to play against New Caledonia, they wouldn't. New Caledonia couldn't find any way to pass a ball.
I tell you.
But that is the nature of sports, as you said before, because we have so much experts, and guess what?
Tell you.
Everybody know more than the people who selected to do the job. But guess what? Everybody can just glibly make their pronouncements because they have no obligation behind those pronouncements. No obligation behind those pronouncements.
Nobody to give account to.
Nobody to give account to. Oh, so should I in the team?
Yep.
And when you put him in the team now and him no perform, and you say, yeah, him just have a bad day. But guess what? Who have the responsibility?
You curse the coach same way because of the coach.
No, you say coach play me in the wrong position. But we wish the Reggae Boyz all the best as they head off to Mexico.
Certainly. Yeah, and there were a couple of additions and subtractions today from the squad.
Yes, because Damarai Gray and what's his name again?
Lambert.
Got injured over the weekend.
Yes, and coming in is Puller from Tivoli. Right. And we see Nikhil Ellis.
Yes.
From Racing. Yeah, so and he did say that, he'd have to just wait until the weekend that has passed to have a final, because they still have had time to name us the squad. I think it's tomorrow or this evening. They would
have until tomorrow. And then as if to respond to the call up, some of these guys went on to score some goals over the weekend too. So as if to signal that yes, I hear my name called. So yeah. And then the World Indoor Championships took place. So Jamaica ending with 4 medals.
Yes.
Ended yesterday. So we got 2 silver and 2 bronze medals. So
Based on the team that is sent, I think we should be satisfied in terms of medal production. You know. Yeah, I mean, we were the sure medals
they
heading into the championships.
we never really see them, but them pop up.
Yeah, we never have no sure medal. Medalists.
Yes, I wouldn't
like in other world events, say the experts and pile up and say, all right, these are the medals.
Yeah, we never really had that.
We don't really have no medal projections.
Right. Guess what is happening at Jaxal, Raja? Mount Pleasant leading by 3 goals to 0 over Portmore. The little youth here, little youth Howell. Bag up already, yeah.
Score?
Yeah, man, 2 goals him score, man.
Yeah, I'm modest thing that right now, man. Yeah, man.
You know you that said that,
Yeah, man, I'm modest thing that right now, man.
Already, man. So Mount Pleasant leading Portmore by 3 goals to 0. Yeah. And the lights at Jaxal, man.
Man.
First game with Spanish Town and who was it again?
Treasure Beach.
There were no goals in that game. It ended goalless.
Yeah.
As a matter
I was
of fact,
watching it for a while.
Guess who I ran into at Jaxal this evening? Stabby. Steve Butler, man. Yes, man.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Yeah, Steve Butler on the Jaxal. I watched
Stabby, man.
Yeah, man. Great umpire, coach, referee, player. Steve Buckner. Yeah, man, was at Jaxal, man.
Legend, man.
Yeah, so
legendary Jamaican sportsman.
Yeah.
Who?
Paul T-Got Davis.
Oh, T-Got.
Yeah, man. Everybody down at Jaxal, man. Yeah. I mean, I big up my peanut virgin on a Jaxal. You know, peanut, man. I'm a bona fide, man.
Straight. We have some free peanut, forget.
Oh, you mean, man? We get them already. As in see me, my peanut ring. Yeah, man.
Alright, sir.
Big up my peanut, man, Jaxal, man. Yeah, man. So Mount Pleasant leading by 3 goals to 0 at Jaxal over Portmore United. I don't understand that, but I mean, it is what it is.
Well, that's just one of them things,
like
you know.
Every week we get a big result, you know.
What is it?
Every week we get a little. Well, this is not a surprise result, but adjust the margin still. Because
I must remember that.
Look at yesterday. Chapelton 3-1 over Mobile United.
Yeah. Upset.
Harbourview beat Arnett after Arnett gone so wicked week before.
Another upset that.
Yeah. So and just the other day was it Racing? Get about 4, I think them get from. Who them get 4?
Yeah, 4 from Arnett.
Yeah, so I mean, every week you get a result like that.
And it just goes back to what we have been saying, especially in the last couple of months, that it is kind of topsy-turvy in terms of that battle for for at least 2 spots in the top 6 right now.
But I still, well, as I mentioned last week, I really don't see much change in the 6, you know, because by the 6 they look firm, you know. I mean, it doesn't look like it.
All right, so I don't think it is firm, because what's the gap from 6 to 7? 6 to 7.
No, that is where it is close. The gap is close down there because, but I mean.
I remember, so the gap is not wide between 7 and 8 either.
Right,
but 8 and 9.
For the most part, the between say 3 and 7, it is almost it's a tight race. It's a tight race, you know. But let us see what happens.
And the Harbourview now looking as if they have turned.
I hear people saying Harbourview going down. Harbourview not going nowhere.
Harbourview not go down. You must say them have the league. You must say Harbourview have the league leading goal scorer. You know?
And the man gone. I think him gone 18 now, and the closest to him is 13.
Yeah.
Him gone with it. Talking about the league, I see my side miss out on a cup yesterday, but you know. Why? Because me mention it before you mention it.
The first bridesmaid trophy for the season.
So if you're in line for, if you put yourself in a position for 4, you can afford to lose 1. Put it that way. Not true?
Yeah, well.
Because it means that you still have 3 more going after. That's all.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. I mean,
So,
it's kind of different still from when the last time a team that hit for 4, because the last time a team that hit for 4, then play every single match for the season. but Arsenal is also in line to play every single match of the season.
From fatigue the next year.
Yeah. So yeah, but Arsenal is in line to play every single match this season.
This season, yes.
Yeah, every single match that available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're still in the FA Cup. They're still in the in the Champions League
and the Champions Cup. So
yeah, and they played the final yesterday at the Carabao Cup, and of course they are league leaders. So yeah,
you expect them to win at least 2 titles. I mean, if you don't even get 4 and you get 2, it's not all that bad. So
all right. So 1 down, 3 to go.
1 down and 3 to go.
All
right. So just to remind the listeners that they can participate in the program, they can call us, share your thoughts with us on the program. The numbers are 9745043, 9745051, 9745079, 6180352. Toll free, it's 888-991-4152. The WhatsApp line 876-838-2405. You can call us on the WhatsApp line, as well as you can also send us your voice notes. And remember, you can share with us on Zoom as well. The meeting ID is 824-8919-3303. The password is 666266. And this, although we're going to be predominantly talking about track and field, boys and girls champs this evening, you can also chime in with your thoughts on whatever else you want to chime in on. I know the Reggae Boyz big match coming up on Thursday. And of course, victory in that match puts us in another match next Tuesday. And there's a boxing event coming up at Merle Grove this weekend, the kickboxing. Rude Boys, when him again? Rude Boy Fight something another. Let me check my notes here so it is again. Rude Boy Fight League kickboxing at Merle Grove. So we're going to be talking about that as well. All right, so we're on to the first break, so we go to the break and we come back and we join our very special guest as we head into the discussion on the ISA Grace Kelly, the Boys and Girls Athletics Championships. We go to the break.
LJ Tiles and Home Decor, 2 Ashwood Drive, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. We're open Mondays to Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. LJ Tiles and Home Decor, bringing elegance to your home. The time by LJ Tiles and Home Decor is
17 minutes after 9.
We've seen a lot of our customers make some good moves over the years. Whether it's sharing a hug with a friend you haven't seen in a long time or sharing a meal, Grace has been there. So let's keep making these moments together, because rest assured, every time you choose Grace, you know you're making a good move.
Always a good move when you're moving with Grace.
Enjoy peace of mind knowing that your hard-earned money is protected by the JDIC. That's right, the JDIC through the Deposit Insurance Scheme guarantees up to $1.2 million of your deposits in commercial banks, merchant banks, and building societies. This means your deposits, such as your savings and checking accounts, are covered. Rest easy knowing that your deposits are secure. Your deposits always protected. For more information, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JDICJAM, or visit our website at www.jdic.org.
JDIC, protecting deposits for you and me.
Pod Restaurant and Bar in association with Raw Souls Family present For the Wayne's All Black Birthday Celebration Sunday, March 29 at Akipod Restaurant and Bar, 61 King Street, Linstead, St. Catherine. Music by DJ Lollipop from IRIE FM, Luke and Silver from Metro Media, and Job Loss. Must be 18 or older to drink. Drink responsibly. ID required. I tell you something, this is not a normal celebration. It's a general earth strong. One father win, any other win, I must wonder.
Are you looking to achieve good health? Wondering how you can start your health journey? Well, we have just the information you need. Join me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package for Healthwise. From your physical to your mental health, modern medicine and herbal remedies. We will explore how you can achieve and maintain good health. That's Healthwise with me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package on the nation's number one, IRIE FM.
Brought to you by AIDS Healthcare Foundation, Jamaica, St. Anne Medical Wellness Center, 61 Main Street, St. Anne's Bay. Know your status, protect your health.
Town soaking wet. The ultimate wet volume 5. Sunday, March 29, 2026 at Dunby Complex, 51 Jobs Lane, Spanish Town. Soca versus Dancehall Carnival Edition. Ladies Playground. Music by Javi Supreme, Kush Team, Panhead and Sprocket, The Unit, Boom DJs and Angie Fresh. Hosted by DJ Banker and Original TC. All-inclusive ticket pre-sold. $3,000 more at the gate. VIP dry area cabana deals available. This one gonna be epic. Must be 18 or older to drink responsibly.
Come join us as we pause to remember a true hero. One Hard Rock Memorial, Saturday, March 28th. Old Rock Park holds honor. St. Catherine, admission $2,000. Music by Base City. Sound Troopers. Lion Roar Sound. Bodyguard Sound. Metro Media. Top Secret, the World Sound. And DJ Giles. Must be 18 or older to drink. Drink responsibly. ID required. Know what else? I tell you something. If you're keeping an event on this day, might as well you can't sleep.
I'm drinking. Beer winnings are going with Red Stripe. The Red Stripe Beer Winnings promotion continues Wednesday, March 25 with a stop at Falmouth Trelawney, your roots rocking reggae radio station. We'll be live on location from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. with all the excitement. Come catch the vibes and stand a chance to win a share from over $12 million in cash and prizes when you buy any 4 participating Red Stripe products. That's an outside broadcast from the Red Stripe Beer Winnings promotion live from Falmouth Trelawney, Wednesday, March 25, live on the People Station, IRIE FM.
Area Shop!
It's blood, it's sweat, it's the injuries, the fall, the rise, the records, the starting blocks, the landing pit, the steeple, the races on the track and the battles in the field, the baton, the hurdles, the pole, the podium, gold, silver, and bronze. These and other elements comprise the track and field passion that meets excitement when the mirror of glory reflects the desire for victory with a tinge of defeat. And it will all unfold over 5 glorious days, March 24 to 28 at the National Stadium. The action is coming on once again to the Sporting Choice RFM, and we'll have top-class coverage from trackside with daily reports, updates, first-class summary, analysis and commentary. Coverage of the 2026 It's a Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championship is brought to you by
Grace Foods. Grace Good Moves. Make a good move today. Western Union. Your Western Union money transfer supports the future of Jamaican athletics. KFC. New KFC saucy wings. It's finger-licking good.
Beverly Hills Pharmacy, guiding you to a better health. 94M Old Oak Road, Kingston.
No glove, no love. Slam Goliath condoms. Go long, go strong.
Rubis Energy, fuel the difference with Rubis.
Papa Things Hardware. Hatfield, Manchester. You can't beat a winner. Kendall. Just give me Kendall. Vigaton 2. Strength to do a ton of things. Boyz. Karnak Hardware, Main Street, Salem, 1 hour day. 876-973-5535. Karnak Hardware, a tradition of great things.
And New Horizons Pharmacy. We source, we supply, we satisfy. Call us at 876-622-3370. That's coverage of the 2026 Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championship. March 24 to 28 at the National Stadium on the nation's #1 IRIE FM.
Eggleston Auto and the Bigs present Speed Off Family Fun Day, Saturday, March 28th at Danieltown, Playfield, Trelawney. Admission $1,000. Fish fry in the day. Music by The World Immortals, Stone Love, DJ Lollipop,
DJ Lollipop,
and DJ Shucks. That's Speed Off Family Fun Day, Saturday, March 28th. Kids, tell your parents if they don't take it to Speed Off, you're going to run away.
See you at Ocho Rios Kite Festival on Good Friday, April 3rd with special guest performances from TikTok Boss, Able Boss, Kaka High Flames, DJ Kemar, and much more. See you there!
You heard?
all aboard.
The biggest annual reggae party on sea will unfold April 1 to 6 as the Love and Harmony Cruise sets sail from Miami to Jamaica and back with one stop in the Bahamas.
Okay folks, welcome aboard. We're now ready to set sail.
The exciting 6-day, 5-night cruise will see the likes of Barry's Hammond.
Every time I think of saying goodbye,
Pictures, Busy Signal, Maxi Priest, Romain Virgo, Agent Sasko, Tanya Stevens, Carlene Davis,
everybody needs a little help sometimes,
and Minister Marion Hall.
I said, I've been accused.
Taking center stage. IRIE personalities parading in their school uniforms, PJs or lingerie, flag colors, shorts and shades, all whites, and even formal wear with masquerades will traverse the decks and halls of the Norwegian Joy as we give you up-to-the-minute info on the action on the cruise, both on radio and on all social media platforms as they unfold. Coverage of the Love and Harmony Cruise 2026 comes to you all courtesy of Tiles Are Us Limited, Balance Valley St. Elizabeth, for tiles, tools in every household fixture. Call 965-1896. Lico Ochi Seafood Restaurant. Get all your favorite seafood done to order. Call 852-6430.
Digicel, better connected.
Boscobel Hardware, Stewarttown St. Mary, for all your building needs. Where every day is a sale day. Call us at 876-810-6986.
Calvin's Pharmacy, better health, better prices every day. 8 Peck Street, Linstead. Call 876-440-2108.
Queen Kamarla, promoting single Respect Me on all platforms. Follow her on IG at Queen_Kamarla_the_baddest and YouTube at Queen Kamarla Official 1983.
If you want me to be your number one, you gotta respect me. Respect me.
Advanced Scales and Equipment Limited. Precision that powers Jamaican businesses.
Brown's Records promoting Heal This World Rhythm featuring Richie Spice, Lola Smiles, Ambulance, Chesedek, Luton Fire and more on all streaming platforms.
Remember
Base 13 production promoting Ras Nigo's new single Burkina Faso, distributed by DistroKid and available on Spotify, Tidal, VPAL Music and all other streaming platforms.
Burkina Faso, Africa rich and it a grow. Burkina Faso, yo, and that's how we a go.
I'm pay for this. Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio IRIE FM. Interesting. It's 9:28 in Arata. And we're coming out of the first break, the 9:15 break. And we're heading into the 9:30 break.
DJ commercial time.
DJ commercial and we tonight, you know. But guess what? You see, we have a nice lady on the line, you know. We have Yolanda Giles Levy, and she know the money thing goes. She's a senior communications manager at Grace Kennedy Financial Group. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let the listeners know that we have Gillian on the line. Gillian, I give you a minute to just give us your opening salvos with regards boys and girls champs. And we're going to go to the commercial break and then we come right back.
Okay, 1 minute.
Good evening and welcome.
Just opening.
Yes.
Good evening, Robert. Good evening, Roger. Hope you're all doing well. I see you're making money, so of course you're doing well.
Thank you very much. And just to let the listeners know that this segment that Gillian, that Yolanda is on, is not free. Gillian has.
True.
Why can't I keep calling you Gillian?
I don't know, you know. I don't know. My cousin is Gillian though, so it's fine.
All right, go ahead, Yolanda.
So basically, we continue to be very proud of our partnership at Grace Kennedy Money Services Western Union, because as we all know, Champs, the ISA Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Championships is the heartbeat of Jamaican track and field. I mean, without Champs, who knows where we would have been along our track and field journey. So this year we have a lot in store. And I don't know, I'm going to continue talking about all the things we have in store, or we'll go take a break and come back.
Guess what? You better if we take the break and then we come right back, because you have so many things to tell us about, and then you have got to chop them up. Because, well, we can't finish all of it this week, so we have got.
No.
I want to hear about the iconic.
The icon.
First.
Yes.
All right. So when we come back from the break, we start with that. All right. So we just run to the break and then we come right back.
No problem.
Western Jamaica, when you're looking for quality, reliable, and affordable auto parts for your BMW, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Suzuki, and Mitsubishi, your destination is Reliance Auto Parts and Accessories, 22 Beckford Street, South and Lamar, Westmoreland. The time by Reliance Auto Parts and Accessories is
exactly 9:30.
Money moves every day across Jamaica. For family, for support, for opportunity. Send your Western Union money transfer with GK1 or from a location near you. Receive your money in the app, direct to your bank account, or collect cash in store. It's fast, reliable, and accessible. Built for how Jamaica moves. Every Western Union money transfer supports youth athletics in Jamaica. Send and receive your money transfers with Western Union, investing in Jamaica's future.
Your taxes hold the key.
It's tax time. There are now 2 due dates for filing final income tax returns. All personal income tax returns for self-employed persons, individuals, partners, and partnerships must be filed and paid by March 16. For businesses, corporate income tax return is now due April 15. All estimated tax return filings and quarterly payments remain due on the 15th of March, June, September, and December. For details, visit jamaicatax.gov.jm or call 888-TAX-HELP. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.
G, you know say Mikey no come.
Hold on.
No, sir. That sound like consumption.
What that?
Tuberculosis, aka TB.
Now all time something like that. After nobody not get that again.
So you think TB still about?
If you have a cough for more than 2 weeks with fever, night sweats, and weight loss, go to your doctor or health center and get tested now. Let's be vigilant and stop the spread of TB infections. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Smirnoff Mellow Vibes heads to Sabina Park on Saturday, March 28th. Admission 1,500 pre-sold, 2,500 at the gate. VIP 4,000 pre-sold, 6,000 at the gate. Get your tickets at Collectibles, Kingston Jerk, BD Greg, Genus Pharmacy, and online at carrotfix.com/Mellow Vibes. It's Smirnoff Mellow Vibes Dance Hall Soca. Saturday, March 28th at Sabina Park. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink and live responsibly. ID required.
All aboard! The biggest annual reggae party on sea will unfold April 1 to 6 as the Love and Harmony crew set sail from Miami to Jamaica and back with one stop in the Bahamas.
Okay, folks, welcome aboard. We are now ready to set sail.
The exciting 6-day, 5-night cruise will see the likes of Barris Hammond.
Every time I think of saying goodbye,
Pictures. Busy Signal, Maxi Priest, Romain Virgo, Agent Sasko, Tanya Stevens, Carlene Davis,
Everybody needs a little help sometimes.
and Minister Marion Hall.
I said, I've been accused.
Taking center stage. IRIE personalities parading in their school uniforms, PJs or lingerie, flag colors, shorts and shades, all whites, and even formal wear with masquerades will traverse the decks and halls of the Norwegian Joy as we give you up-to-the-minute info on the action on the cruise, both on radio and all social media platforms as they unfold. Coverage of the Love and Harmony Cruise 2026 comes to you all courtesy of Tiles Are Us Limited, Balance Valley St. Elizabeth, for tiles, tools, and every household fixture. Call 965-1896. Lico Ochi Seafood Restaurant. Get all your favorite seafood done to order. Call 852-6430.
Digicel, better connected.
Boscobel Hardware, Stewarttown St. Mary, for all your building needs. Where every day is a sale day. Call us at 876-810-6986.
Calvin's Pharmacy, better health, better prices every day. 8 Peck Street, Linstead. Call 876-440-2108.
Queen Kamarla, promoting single Respect Me on all platforms. Follow her on IG at Queen_Kamarla_the_baddest and YouTube at Queen Kamarla Official 1983.
If you want me to be your number one, you gotta respect me. Respect me.
Advanced Scales and Equipment Limited. Precision that powers Jamaican businesses.
Brown's Records promoting Heal This World Rhythm featuring Richie Spice, Lola Smiles, Turbulence, Chesedek, Luton Fire, and more on all streaming platforms.
Heal the world with love is a blessing from above.
Base 13 production promoting Ras Nego's new single Burkina Faso, distributed by DistroKid and available on Spotify, Tidal, VPAL Music, and all other streaming platforms.
A Burkina Faso, Africa rich and it a grow. Burkina Faso, yo, that's how we a go.
Palmo chicken, it's 10 finger licking. Burgers and fries got the whole place yamming. Serve a good pass, no pizza with vibes. Me take the first bite, my taste bud comes alive. Love the way they mash my chicken. Sprinkle season rock my chicken. Fries it taste with what? My chicken. All the places stop. Palmo chicken. Palmo chicken, find us at 50 Duke Street, Falmouth. And 31 Barney Street, Montego Bay, at the Chief to gas station. Kilana said, salute the pizza king. 10 finger licking.
Hey, have you heard about Top Tier Wholesale Retail Liquor Store? It's located at Lot 2 Vista de la More Drug Sauce St. Anne. Open from Monday to Saturdays between the hours of 9:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Bundle deals available. Visit us today to get all your wines, alcohol, and non-alcoholic beverage. Guess what? We got a special Magnum deal for $6,900 per case. You can hit us up for all your cooler party supplies, ice, and much more.
It's a new day. Give thanks to life. All praises to the Lord, me safe and me sanctified.
April the 4th, Team Unstoppable presents the birthday celebration for Charlie Black with a live performance by Dexter Naps and Charlie Black, Gemilani, Javinci, Chrissy Lee, and Advance. Admission 3,000 pre-sold, 5,000 at the gate. We're partying at the Unstoppable Lounge, Kerry Park Main Road, Chulani. Juggling by Charger Sound, DJ Sus and Semi, Dexter Pepper, and Echo One Sound System. We have cabanas for sale. Saturday, April the 4th, it's a birthday celebration for Charlie Black. Charlie!
Touchdown in the island. Though, is it a new one? This a container massive. All parts inclusive. Yo, them are body parts, engine, suspension, interior, accessories. Everything you're gonna need if you carry no that is here to. You have to run in pan that before them done. New container arrived. Massive auto parts and car sales. 158 Main Street, Pineapple Place, Ocho Rios. Call us now. 876-298-6413. 876-974-7197 or WhatsApp 561-1223. Massive auto parts and car sales.
Are you looking to achieve good health? Wondering how you can start your health journey? Well, we have just the information you need. Join me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package for Healthwise. From your physical to your mental health, modern medicine and herbal remedies. We will explore how you can achieve and maintain good health. That's Healthwise with me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package on the nation's number one, IRIE FM.
Brought to you by AIDS Healthcare Foundation, Jamaica, St. Anne Medical Wellness Center, 61 Main Street, St. Anne's Bay. Know your status, protect your health.
Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio IRIE FM. It is now exactly 9:39. And of course, this segment of the program is brought to you courtesy of Grace Foods. Grace, good moves, make a good move today. And Western Union. Your Western Union money transfer supports the future of Jamaican athletics. And we have with us the Senior Communications Manager at Grace Kennedy Financial Group, Yolanda Giles Levy. Yolanda, welcome back to the program. As I'd mentioned before we went to the break, that there are so many things going on as far as Grace Kennedy is concerned with regards to boys and girls champs. And I mentioned the iconic initiative. But guess what? You tell us about some of the stuff that you want to tell us about in the order that you want to tell us about.
Boy, let us just start with icons because that's what you mentioned. So, Grace Kennedy Money Services Western Union, for the past 3 years, we have been awarding the Champs Icon. And the Champs Icon goes to any person who has made their name and their achievements at Champs have become synonymous with champs. And so the first icon awards, male, and it's male and female, the first icon awards went to Anisha McLaughlin, Wilby, and Daniel England because of their historic feats at champs. Last year, we decided to honor our former CEO, Don Webby, because Don was very instrumental in the Grace Kennedy getting the sponsorship for Champs, which is now in its 19th year, and also just what Champs became, because before GK took over Champs, it was a bit of a mess, putting it mildly. We came in, he was very instrumental in making sure that not only were we sponsoring as title sponsors, but we were a part of the planning. So for us, Champs planning starts literally as soon as this Champs done, we start the planning for the next one. We're part of everything to do with Champs because he said that it's not just about us putting our name out there, but it's also a major part of what we do to give back to Jamaica. He always said whatever is good for Grace Kennedy is good for Jamaica, and what is good for Jamaica is good for Grace Kennedy. And this year now, so we come to this year, and we said we wanted to do it a little different. We didn't want us to be the ones to choose the icon.
Okay.
The icon award, we wanted the public to choose who would get the icon award. And we said, all right, let's see who should be deserving of going in this battle, so to speak. And we selected 3 on the female side, and we have Melanie Walker, who was legendary at St. Jago. She walked away from Champs with 14 individual gold medals. I mean, she had the 100-meter class 1 hurdle record for quite a time. She had success. She beat Veronica Campbell Brown.
One of the only person who have done that.
Yeah, in both 100 and 200 meters. We said, all right, so Melanie is one. Then we said, who else we could have put in? And of course, without a doubt, we said, have to be Natalia Gould, Manchester High.
Yes. Yeah, legendary, yes.
The legend record for the most medals in Champs history. And we had to sit down and do the maths. And we even called her and she said, yes, that's correct. It's 15. We said, neck back. Then we said, who else? And Aileen Bailey, Veertech. Aileen walked away from Champs with a 7-year double. I don't know how many people could ever say they have done that. And when Aileen was at Veer, that was during the Veer dominance.
Yes. 15 or 19 years.
The back end of it, yes. The back end of the veer dominance, right.
The veer dominance, right? And then over the male side now, we said, all right, who are the men? First up, the first name that came off everybody's mouth, they said Dexter Lee. Can't have a vote off and you don't mention Dexter Lee. Herbert Morrison technical.
That.
Look what Dexter did. Not even just at Champs, but imagine being at Champs and also walking away with the world title twice.
Twice.
Twice. So Dexter Lee. Then we said, all right, who could go up against Dexter Lee? And somebody put out the name Johan Blake. I would say Johan Blake. Oh, Johan dropped in.
Oh gosh, man.
That one became such a debate. But then we sat down and when we looked at his record, we said, but no, it has to be Johan Blake for true. Because I mean, just on the merit of him having a long-standing champs record, right? The class 1 record. Class 1, also? Yes, the 1021. Right? I mean, and he had the class 2, sorry. Then he won 5 individual champs titles. So who else would we put in that? And somebody said, well, and I have to be honest, it was a Calabar person who called out this name very loudly and said, well, Cobby has to be there.
Okay.
Christopher Taylor has to be there. And when we looked at it, we said, yeah, when you look at the fact that Christopher Taylor won individual titles in class 3, class 2, class 1, then when you put him on a relay, then I mean, it was crazy. So that's what we did. We put all the names and said, now, Jamaica, you choose, you vote. And they've been voting on our Instagram page, GKMS Online. If you are interested, you're listening to my voice right now and you want to put your vote in, please head over to the page. It is quite the battle for the men. I never expected, I'll be very honest, over the weekend we said, wow, look like such man walk with it. And then when we look again, we say, but wait, what is happening here? These two men who never got a chance to race together are now in one piece
hell of a race.
and when is the deadline? When is the deadline for the vote?
The votes close Wednesday night, 11:59 p.m.
Okay.
So
how is it going on the girls' side?
On the girls' side, one of the queens. She gone with it. Much like her time at Champs. When she never lose nothing, she gone with it. Like, gone. But the men is where the battle is. It's something to behold.
That's such a fantastic idea, the iconic initiative. Yeah.
It is, you know.
And it's just a pity that it's just a pity that somewhat there will be only one winner, but these names that you call, you know.
Any other
real legends, you know.
Roger. They're all icons. Every last one of them on them own, they're icons. And I mean, I'm sure, because this is something we'll be doing every single year. We are sure that every one of these athletes will get their flowers in due time, because what they have done and what they did for that time. And then when you look at it, all of the names all of them also went on to represent us very well internationally.
Let me ask you something though. So I know you got, in terms of the vote, they went back into the 90s with Aileen Bailey.
Right.
Are you opening it out so that you can go even further back down the years? 60s, 70s?
Yes, I can tell you that, Roger. Yes, we're going.
It's going to be interesting.
Because, I mean, a man like TC, that's his name, don't come up yet.
Never lose a race yet at Champs.
Exactly.
I think if it's only one relay never lose, I think I stand to be corrected, but he has been winning everything from class 3 to class 1. Never lose a race yet.
Exactly. So we open it up, and it's not just athletes. We open it up to schools, because there are schools there are relay squads that have done things that you go, wow. Because the St. Jago team with Johan, that was the first to go 39 under 40 over the 4x1. So that was how that award was designed, so that we can honor these people and put their names down as the icons.
Share with us, Yolanda, another exciting initiative or feature from Grace that is going to be evident at Boys and Girls Champs 2026.
Before I share that one, let me just wrap up and say that the icon will be announced on Friday in the National Stadium live with a presentation to them or their representatives.
Excellent.
So yeah. The other thing that we've been doing and have been doing almost, yes, for the past 3 years is our Future Champions initiative. Now, Future Champions looks at those schools who are not necessarily the top. So they're not the KC, the JC, the Calabar. Their names don't get called and they're not in the bright lights, but they are trying. So they're the trying schools. Them have the 2 points, the 3 points, the 10 points. They're trying to come. So we dub them the Future Champions. And for the past 2 years, we spread it around. So it was 1 school per parish. This year, we decided to focus on the schools out west because of the devastation coming post Hurricane Melissa. So we chose 10 schools, and each school is getting $300,000 from us to go as part of their champs preparation. And we've also gone to the schools and spoken to them, interviewed the coach, interviewed the teams, had them talk to us about what it's like. The stories have been nothing short of phenomenal. When you hear kids, one of the kids, I think he was from Magati. So Magati had a wicked blow after the hurricane, and this child spent over $2,000 just to get to training 2 days after the hurricane because he did not want his preparation to be interrupted. So it's 10 schools, the schools that we are supporting this year: Herbert Morrison Technical High, Manning School, St. Elizabeth Technical High School, Belfield High School, Sydney Pagan STEM Academy. And just to point out, Sydney Pagan has been a part of the Future Champions program since the very beginning, and we've been seeing Sydney Pagan each year get a little better, do a little better. They had Luke Plummer, who even went to Carifta and came back with medals. So we also have Lacovia High, Rossies High, Frome Technical, Magati, who I mentioned before, and the William Nidd School. And really, this is just us saying, here is a little help. Let us see. Every mickle make a muckle them say, so let us see what we can do to help push you along and to make a champ's dream a reality, because a lot of these schools told us that they were planning to pull out. They weren't even going to come. And one of the coaches said, after she sat down with the team, and the team said, no, miss, we have to go. We have to go. Them don't have no dorm gone. But they're still finding a way to make it to champs. So this one is something, this is a heart project for us. This is, and if you want to see and watch the stories and hear more, go over onto our YouTube page, GKMS Online. All of the stories are there from all of the schools. It's phenomenal stuff, really lovely stuff.
In terms of grace on the ground throughout the 5 days, what can fans and general supporters expect from the Grace family throughout the event?
Of course, entire family rolling out. I mean, GK1 will be there. They're doing some, I'm not allowed to say exactly what will happen on Saturday, but they want everybody to make sure they come out on Saturday, because new products will be announced that will make many of us very, very, very excited. Over on the food side, you can expect
new bank products though.
Maybe, maybe
that sounds like something is here, Raja.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But the foods team, of course, they're rolling out with the sampling and the vibe, and of course, foods will be doing something in St. Elizabeth, where on the Saturday there's going to be a watch party at Stet's.
Yes.
So everybody in Saint, if you're in the Santa Cruz area, in Santa Cruz, you're in Junction, you're thing there, just come up to Stet's, enjoy the vibe that will be at the Stet's, at the Grace Foods watch party at Stet's on Saturday. You can't reach a Kingston, but you can reach a Stet's. Go Stet's.
Is there a cost for that, or
no,
free? Okay. On the Stet's field.
On the Stet's field, that's right.
Great, and that's a good time when we segue from Yolanda. We're going to be speaking with the principal at Stet's, of course, the principal Issa.
Exactly.
Mr. Wellington.
Exactly. So I'm sure he will tell you more. But it's as always my pleasure.
Thank you so very
So the
much.
king will be there. The king will be there as usual.
Who is the
From
king?
the Grace Foods. You know the king, man. You don't know who is the king.
Only one king I know,
The
and
king
he's
hot dog,
Lord
man.
and Savior.
The hot dog one.
The king hot dog. The king hot dog.
The hot dog king, of course, hot dog king will be there.
A mighty man.
And Mighty Man.
Almighty Man.
And tropical redeems.
Alright.
And then you must
Yolanda.
try the new tropical redeems, the and the zesty. And you must drink zesty. Yes.
Zesty.
Alright.
Yolanda, thank you so very much. There's so much to talk about, and we'll be continuing the conversation through champs. And next week as well, we'll be back talking about champs. Thank you so very much, Yolanda.
All right, my pleasure.
Yolanda
Bye, guys.
Leave it, the
Bye,
Senior
yeah.
Communications Manager of Grace Kennedy Financial Group. Thanks very much, Yolanda. I think we have a caller before we go to Mr. Wellington. Let's take a call. Caller, good evening, welcome. Caller, good evening, welcome. In the meantime, Roger, the match at Draxall has ended. Mount Pleasant winning by 4-1. And we mentioned Jabari Howell scoring twice. I think Devontae Campbell scored as well. And Raheem Edwards. Guess who scored for Portmore? Corey Burke. Second half injury.
Corey Burke.
Yeah, in his first game. So, he signed recently for Portmore United. Got his first run in today. I guess he came on as a substitute and found the back of the net. So, 4-1 it was at Draxall. All right, so we have the call. All right, so let us head over then to Mr. Wellington, the president of ISA. Mr. Wellington, good evening and welcome, sir. How are you?
Hey, good evening. Well, it's good night now. Good night, Robert, Roger.
All right, sir.
Good to have you. Good to have you.
Yeah, man.
Well, I guess you're dotting the I's and, or you've already dotted the I's and crossed the T's and just starting the counting now.
Well, the only thing I want to do, the eyes now is close them.
Your sound is muffled.
Yeah, I think I've done a lot of work over the last week, the entire team. I don't think I'm the most hard-working one on the team. I think that would have to go to Colleen and Richard, who have been doing a lot of the work on the ground, along with the commissions officer and the organizing committee.
Together you make a brilliant team, man.
Yeah, I think we have done a lot, and we should be able to get off to a great start tomorrow morning.
So basically, we're saying that everything is in place then for the start of champs tomorrow. No hiccup.
With things like these, Robert, and I keep saying it, and everybody who organizes any type of event knows that you can only keep your fingers crossed, do everything you need to do, and keep your fingers crossed that everything gets off to a good start at the beginning. But you have to be prepared for the slightest little thing to put our spokes in the wheel. But we are confident that we will be off to a good start tomorrow, irrespective of what happens.
For clarity, were there any tweaks to this year's schedule?
I don't want to lie, but no, I don't think there is any major tweak. In terms of running order, it's basically the same running order. Maybe a little bit of difference in terms of the times. I know we tried with last year. I think we may have had a few dead spots or a few spots that we thought were a little bit drawn out where there wasn't really something happening. I think we have tried to eliminate that. But in terms of the order of events, I think they are basically the same as it was last year.
And of course the marquee events on when is it again? Wednesday, the 100 meters. No change there. That remains the same.
Yes. And as you mentioned Wednesday, and we talk about the 100 meters. Obviously, the 100 meters is Jamaica's bread and butter where track and field is gone. But on Wednesday, we also have 7 1500 meter finals. And if I'm to go by what I saw at Carifta and what we've been seeing all season, the 1500 meters will have some crackers as well. I saw what class 3, class 2 boys run 4:09 at Carifta. And we know we have people running 350s in class 1. So I think we're in for some exciting times on Wednesday evening, as we should for the rest of the week as well.
Mr. Wellington, there were a number of things that happened last year that we're not going to pretend like things were perfect last year. We had issue with the starting, the retroactive disqualification of an athlete. There were a number of issues last year. I'm just going to ask you this one because there's another issue that I also want to speak about. But in terms of having things in place, we mentioned that in the eyes and crossing the T's and these things. Can you guarantee us that some of the things that happened last year won't happen this year?
So much, I think we have done a lot in terms of trying to address those issues from last year. As an organizing committee, every single year we try to improve upon what transpired the year before, whether there were noticeable defects or not. We try and improve. But last year, as you rightfully said, there were some things that happened that we were definitely not proud of. They were out there for everyone to see, and we have spent a lot of time. Normally, the Champs organizing committee meets once after, maybe a couple of weeks after Champs in March, and then we meet again in October to start plan the following year. For the following year. This year we have basically gone 12 months around trying to fix the issues, the major issues that occurred last year. And I think we have done reasonably well in trying to put in place the measures to ensure that whatever those shortcomings were or whatever caused those shortcomings last year will not reoccur this year.
Oh, and there was another major one. A school entered the championships last year with 3 quota athletes. They ended the champs with 2 quota athletes, and that school got a grand punishment of 0 points. If something like this should happen again this year, the punishment would be the same generally?
Yeah, man. So what we have said to our schools this year, and we would have circulated it to all participating schools, is that so the responsibility of the school, of the identifying quota athletes, will ultimately rest with each school. And we have, obviously from an ISA perspective, we would also do our part to ensure that we identify all the quota athletes and indicate to the schools who we believe the quota athletes are, right? And they can declare which 2 they are going to be using in each class. But what we have also said to the member schools is that failing your declaration of your quota athletes, and this is just in keeping with what was done last year, failing your declaration of your 2 quota athletes, the 3rd athlete on the schedule, will be barred from competing, right? And if the athlete actually goes ahead and competing, as per ISA rules, this is not just Champs rule, it is ISA rules. As per ISA rules, so it happens in football, it happens in cricket. If you use an ineligible player or an athlete, in this case where it's individual, then you lose all points earned by that particular athlete. Or if it's a team competition, then the team.
So what if that athlete gets 0 points?
If he gets 0 points, then they lose 0 points.
But that is the issue, Mr. Wellington, because I am uncomfortable with that. I think that a punishment of that magnitude warrant more than.
I agree with you. But I think, and the rule allows us to administer further punishment, especially if it can be proven that the use of that player was willful, or that athlete, because I'm speaking in general terms now. So if, let us say, for example, States uses a 3rd athlete who is a quota, and we meaning ISA, can determine that, listen, you knew that this athlete was a quota and you still went ahead and used it, then we can administer further punishment as per the disciplinary committee. But as it relates to the competition rules and what the competitions officer can administer at the specific moment, it is a disqualification of the athlete and loss of any points earned. Any other action would have to be a matter for the disciplinary committee to rule on.
And that action could take effect within the same championships?
Yeah, but it will. I think what you're trying to ask, Roger, is what other punishment would be applied to the championships. And I don't think that there's any other punishment that would be applied inside the championships.
I still uncomfortable with that because I think because that one of the things score 0 points and you're still
But if he scores 0 points,
punishment to get 0
if he
points.
scores 0 points, Roger, if that athlete scores 0 points, right? What effect would that athlete have on the chances of that team or any other team in the championship?
No, but that in itself, Mr. Wellington, that shows that there was an attempt, something hanky-panky.
Yeah, man, and as I said before,
from that perspective,
that is an issue now that the disciplinary committee will deal with. But what you're hinting at, I think, is for a penalty to be applied, which would not fall within sporting merit. So I couldn't then go and take away 10 points from the school or add 10 points to another school because of this, because what we'll be doing is affecting the result when the participation of that athlete never had any effect on the outcome.
So what
we would use a board
decision is that
we would be using a board decision to screw the championships.
Mr. Wellington, but what we are seeing, what we're going to see, Mr. Wellington.
Hold a second, Roger. What I hear you saying, Mr. Wellington, is that the punishment would serve for that particular purpose, but if there is evidence that there was something else, then the disciplinary committee would take further action.
Yeah, it could. If it is as bad as so that it merits it, it could end up with the school losing the championship or not being able to participate the next year. But you can't set a rule inside the competition, right, to skew the competition with a punishment, right, that you have not proven or that is just generic.
Yeah, but when a school does something like this, Mr. Wellington, and they know of this kind of rule, I mean, them are gonna always try a thing.
All right, so Roger, let me explain something to you. Roger, let me explain something to you. All right, the way ISA's system is. All right, so in terms of quota, because we're talking about quota, right?
Yes, certainly.
In terms of quota, right? In terms of quota, an athlete, the easiest quota athlete to identify is one who transfers from one member school to another, right? That's the easiest one to identify someone as a quota. That is easy for ISA to identify because if you transfer from one member school to another and it's regarded as a quota, it means that you're already in the ISA system, and so you're tagged electronically by ISA as a quota person. So you can't get away. You couldn't get away with that, right? You couldn't get away with that because the thing is there, and you would know. You can't claim ignorance because you would know, right?
Yes.
The other scenarios where somebody may be a quota, right, is heavily based towards the foreign-based or the foreign nationals, right? Now, there are a little bit more, what do I put it now? Complexities, right? Including if a responsibility of the school to assist ISA in identifying an athlete as a foreign athlete, accepting that the birth certificate, because usually it is the birth certificate that they use to determine that somebody is a foreigner, but the person could have a non-Jamaican birth certificate and is still a Jamaican. So there's a little bit more complexity in identifying who those quota persons are. And that is why I'm saying that the onus ultimately lies with the school. But if you're running a competition and you yourself can't fully or 100% determine who is eligible and who is not. You have to be careful how you ultimately add a particular punishment that may end up being unfair because somebody may have missed something somewhere. So that's why I'm saying that the initial punishment is that if the person is ineligible, then you can't benefit from it. That's a basic punishment.
So
but in addition to that,
but that's if them get catch.
Yeah, but
you can only punish them if them get caught.
You can identify almost every single day in your life things that you do and get away with that if you did get catch, you will get away with it. And that don't mean that when them catch you, them should kill you. So me and you know, so when you go watch in the mornings, is what 85 or 80 is the speed limit on the highway. And me know you don't drive 80.
No, I drive 90, man. I drive up to 95.
Yeah. Fast. So you driving them is already done. Yeah. So Mr. Wood, outside of that, those issues, I just say measures are in place that if they should recall, you'd catch them quick enough and deal with them. But in terms of, I remember last year there was an initiative to bring in overseas persons to help with the starting thing. Anything like that happening this time around, or?
Yeah. So last year what we actually had was a start referee who was somebody from abroad, who still ended up with issues that were, I think, outside the scope of his responsibility. Based on the issues that we identified, I think the focus seems to have been on a number of things. One, the starting habits of the athletes, because I don't think, while we had a whole lot of false starts, I don't think anybody would say honestly that the athletes were not at fault in at least some of the cases, right? And the feeling is that the athletes were at fault in too many of the cases. When we look back at what transpired during the season, I think there is some credence to the argument that what was happening in the development meets, where we were having some meets had 200, 100 meter races. So the organizers were running them back to back without paying attention to the rules of the game, rules of starting and so on. And if you look at what has happened this year with the development meets, you notice that there were some changes in terms of the number of events at a particular meet. They were more organized, more properly run, and costing the schools more too, right? So I think that is an aspect that we paid attention to, and the J3s took the position that they wanted to be more involved in these meets. They had qualified starters at every single meet. So this year, at every single meet, they had to have at least 2 qualified starters appointed by the J3s. Then there was the issue of equipment, whether or not the equipment was functioning properly. And for that, we have what we have done, what the J3s has done in collaboration with us and at our behest, is that we have brought in a specialist from the manufacturers to spend the entire 5 days at Champs just to monitor the equipment and make sure that it is running properly for the entire duration of the Champs. We have also looked at the starters and the protocols for starting, what they will do in terms of callbacks, the display of the reaction times on the boards. We have looked at all of that and we have said that this is what we want, this is how we want you to function, and we are hoping that all of these measures will ensure that we have a more smoother start to our races, especially our sprint races, and that we'll have far less occurrences of false starts and callbacks than we had this last year.
Just in case our listeners are wondering what is happening with Raymond K.C. Graham, and they're waiting to hear who's going to win Champs from both the girls, we're standing by to join Raymond K.C. Graham too. And of course he has his numbers to talk to us about that, and of course Maurice Wilson is going to be joining us as well, so we'll get their perspective with regards to the outcome or the expected outcome of Champs. Mr. Wellington, in terms of the logistics, in terms of what happens and when, all is in place as far as medical, security.
That's one.
How are things as far as security especially is concerned?
Yeah, man, we would have made all the arrangements. We have the support of the police. We have our private security in place. The police, we have made arrangements with them, pay special attention to the periphery of the stadium. We had a couple of incidents last year that we became aware of, probably even after the championships, in terms of theft. I think there was one instance where a young man, a student coming from, I think it was a Saturday night, was held up. We don't want any of that to be associated with champs at all. So the police have been very kind with having these discussions with us and making the necessary arrangements to ensure that there's full security, not only inside the stadium, but outside and around the stadium as well. In terms of medical, yes, we have everything basically in place for those as well. I think basically all the logistics around the championships are in place. We're not overly concerned about any one area or any specific area. I think all systems are ready to go tomorrow.
And of course, at the end of champs, there's going to be a nice celebration.
Well, I think Roger would want to think so. I'm sure that he's looking forward to it.
Fireworks and so on.
Yeah. Say take yourself out the screen, Robert. Say take yourself out the screen. We could see if Casey Graham can give him hope. Sorry, Raymond Graham. Let me not say Casey. Raymond Graham. Let me see if Raymond can give him some hope.
Mr. Wellington, thank you so very much for speaking with us, sir. And all the best as you organize another major champs again. This coming like clockwork now still.
Listen, we can't go without Robert encouraging the people to come out.
Yeah.
And to say to them that, listen, champs is actually 5 days. It's not 1 day, it's not 2 days, it's not Saturday afternoon or Friday afternoon only. We know that it's a nice weekend getaway after work on Friday to spend the weekend at champs.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a very important afternoon on Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
One, because obviously, I think most of us would want to believe that the future of Jamaica's Olympic and World Championship medals will be on display Wednesday evening.
Right.
But apart from that, I think it's an opportunity for the entire country, and in particular corporate Jamaica and the corporate era, to come out and make a contribution. The bleachers is $500. Make a contribution of $500. Watch 7 100-meter semi-finals, 7 100-meter finals, 7 1500-meter finals, and in paying $500 to go to the bleachers, make a contribution to the Western schools that suffered significantly from Hurricane Melissa for just $500. So for just $500, you can come in the stadium at 4 o'clock Wednesday evening, and for the next 4.5 hours, see 21 big races, right? Well, more than 21 because the 100 semis is times 2 or 3. So we're talking about 30 odd good races for $500, one party and a box drinks. and not only do you get to see all of that, that $500 goes towards the schools in Western Jamaica that really needs our help and our support.
I was about to ask
everybody. So Robert, before you interrupt, so your contribution can be a nice add to corporate Jamaica to say, give your workers the time off Wednesday evening, give them an hour off, 2 hours off, buy 50 tickets and go send them to the stadium to support Jamaica's track and field, support the future of Jamaica's track and field, and make a contribution to hurricane relief Western Jamaica schools.
Well, nothing else needs to be said. Mr. Wellington has said it all. Thanks again, Mr. Wellington. All the best for champs 2026. We're on to a break. When we come back, we'll have Raymond Casey Graham and we'll have Maurice Wilson to tell us what the outcome will be at Boys and Girls Champs. We go to the break.
Kickboxing Restaurant and Bar in association with Raw Souls Family present For the Wayne's All Black Birthday Celebration Sunday, March 29 at Kickboxing Restaurant and Bar, 61 King Street, Linstead, St. Catherine. Music by DJ Lollipop from IRIE FM, Luke and Silver from Metro Media, and Job Loss. Must be 18 or older to drink. Drink responsibly. ID required. I tell you something, this is not a normal celebration. It's a general earth strong. One father win, any other win, I must wonder.
This is case.
More parts, more brands, same birds you trust. From Audi to BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Volkswagen, we bring premium German service and suspension parts straight from Europe to Yard. No waiting on imports, no delays, just quality parts available when you want them. Visit any of our locations, Camp Road, Malines Road, or Hagley Park today. More parts, more brands, same birds. It hurts if you don't check birds.
I think I can see that.
Touchdown in the island. Though, is it a new one? This a container massive. All parts inclusive. Yo, them are body parts, engine, suspension, interior, accessories, everything you need if you carry on that is here for. That be running on that before them done. New container arrived. Massive order parts and sales. 158 place call us now. 876-298-6413 876-294-7197 or WhatsApp 561-1223. Massive auto parts and car sales.
Need information on everyday financial matters? Then check out the Financial Corner. This and every Monday at 6 p.m. during live at 5:45. We give relatable financial information, the latest financial news, as well as financial tips.
Brought to you by Massive Auto Parts and Car Sales, Pineapple Ocheria, Santana. For the best in auto parts and car sales, call Massive. We've got you covered. Real deal windows and doors. Tower Isle St. Mary. For the best deals on windows, doors, shower enclosures, and glass railings, call 876-285-8064 or 876-867-9349. Falmouth Chicken. Looking for scrumptious food? Falmouth Chicken is simply the best in Western Jamaica. Vibes, pizza, wow.
That's Financial Corner. This and every Monday at 6 p.m. on the nation's #1 IRIE FM.
Power in great moments. If you have financial needs, Chris and Charles will fix them for you. Power in great moments.
Are you at the Galaxy S22 Ultra?
Oh, we have it all. Power in great moments. Relax, you got
Why not give it?
Oh, we
come never send it to your car through your on every night. Me never send it. But the Galaxy S.
See you at Oteria's Kite Festival on Good Friday, April 3rd, with special guest performances from TikTok Boss, Flavor Boss, Taka High Flames,
no,
DJ
normally when you come on, your name would have come, but when you see your name, so me I wonder.
Pharmacy has a second
location
at shop number 5 Union Enterprise Complex in Orange Bay, Hanover. We offer discounts on all prescriptions, discounts for senior citizens, children, and on over-the-counter items. We accept all major health cards. Open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
You don't give me the question they want me to ask.
876-609-0354 or WhatsApp 876-231-1578. Sunset Pharmacy, where your health comes first.
Yeah, but you don't give me the question where did one was asking.
Military Man, Rock by Rock Top, Pineapple Beach presents Unity on the Beach. Sunday, April 5th, 2026 at Pineapple Beach. Live on stage, Appleton, Bugle, Louis Culture, Turbulence, Rock by Rock Top, and many more. Showtime is 8 p.m. Admission is $2,500. Music juggling by DJ Brad, DJ Johnny Blaze, Dexter Becker, and Crazy Dog Entertainment. Hosted by MC Amber, IRIE FM, and Gary Don. Get your tickets now at 876events.com.
The Buzz, buzzing with the latest in entertainment news, artist interviews, and event reviews each Wednesday, 8:30 to 10 p.m.
The Buzz is brought to you by Top Tier Wholesale Retail Liquor Store, now open in Vista Del Mar Draxall, open Monday to Saturday and public holidays. Watch it live online at iriefm.net.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is entertainment news.
Me gone again, come on, Khan. Alright. Welcome back to What's the score here on Reggae Radio, IRIE FM? 10:22 is the time. Raymond Casey Graham is on. And same have the numbers. Casey Graham, good evening. Raymond Casey Graham, unmute. Not hearing Casey.
Okay, good night, gentlemen.
Okay, there he is. Talk to him. How you do?
First of all, I am sorry I didn't get man. I want to ask done something, but he slipped away. So, you know, I tried to get him on beat today. And
I think he's still there. You know, maybe we'll answer if you ask him the question.
He was responding to my call. I sent him a message from 4:30. Up to now, he has not.
So you want to ask him the question on the radio?
No, you know, something I was...
Casey, why
Yes,
Casey
sir.
so miserable?
I asked that responding to me from 4:30 this morning.
Well, at 4:30 this afternoon, I had not yet had breakfast yet.
And sometimes you treat me bad, man. You coming from afar, you know.
Yeah, but you're my friend, so you know you have to give me a little blight.
Yeah, that Casey.
I hear him, okay.
So you have another question.
No, because he know what I ask him to do. I send a message. Like, is that something?
Okay.
It's late now, you know.
Okay. All right. So Casey, so the champs is over and dusted as far as the winners and runners up and so on concerned.
On the girls' side, it is. This Edwin team is awesome. They gonna win by over 130 points. It's a one-way traffic. When you look on the Edwin team, we look at their class 3, for example, they're gonna score 100 points in class 3. They're gonna have some class 3 teams. Class 4, just the same. Class 1 and the open. The only class that they'll be outscoring is in class 2, but not by much. I think ideally outscoring by about 6 points. And when you look at the depth and the track and in the field, I'm telling you, people always say, oh, Edmund will drop points. Yes, if they even drop 100 points, they're going to win champ same way. That is how good this Edwin team is, from class 4 to class 1. We have seen our season. They started slow because they had some issues. They started their preparation over 6 weeks late because of issues, you know, they had with the hurricane and coupled and a death. One of the athletes died and they had to stop training. And you know, but when they started very slow, but they have picked up. And they're ready. I think this Michael Dyke team is one of the best team. You have been in champs for years. It's one of the most rounded team I've seen in years. Well, now we know why Heidel didn't go to Central Champs, because they have been blown away. We saw Heidel at the Gibbs Makok relay. They came full strength, and they only finished third in 2 relays. But I can't be disappointed in school like Homewood, and especially St. Jago. This is the worst of the St. Jago team. St. Jago will struggle to score 100 points. And I'm also disappointed in Homewood, because guess what? At the Eastern Championship, Eddie Allen did not try. Homewood tried, they went out hard, and still they were beaten by a team there. One team which I like, their time will come, is Immaculate. They are looking good for the future. I think Immaculate will finish in top 4. So over I say it's an Eddie Allen show. The trophy will go to Frankfield on Saturday night. Trust me. And when people talk about if champs is close, Eddie Allen lose. The Eddie Allen supporters, you don't have to worry. It won't be close. Champs is finished from the first day. Based on the qualifiers that they will have going to the semi-final and final.
All right.
It's at the boys' side, wow. This one is hard to call. I'm telling you. I hear someone that said something earlier about, let me say, Raja feel good. No, it's not me. It's the boys who let him feel good. JC, KC, in all classes, they are equal. And if you go down to the wire, it could come down to the 4x4, But I think JC are a more superior class 1 team. People like their triple jumper and the Edwards look like Salman in the show. This JC class 1 team, I think their strength is in class 1. And when you have a strong class 1 team and you can score highly, that's where you're gonna get the most of the prize. But I think it's time, although they lost last year to KC by 30. And guess what? We got the coaches, it's 2 rookie coaches. Coach Dwayne Johnson in his 2nd year, very humble young man. And my friend Richard Smith in his 1st year. I think the 2nd year rookie coach will prevail. Calabar will not be a threat. I think Calabar lost stamps when they lost so many boys who migrated. 2 of their best athletes will be competing, but in different color. Then you have other athletes from Calabar who went to KC and went to JC. So I think the Calabar team was mangled and they had a chance. If Calabar had not lost those boys, I think they would have been a favorite to win the chance. But I think it's close, and I mean very close. And I'm going with JC, and you say 7 points over team. But it can go either way. I don't think at the end people will kill me because in champs we can always say this. But at the 5 days, a lot of things will happen. And it's the case they know to win when it comes to this stage. But people have been saying that. But some things will change. Things don't go the same way every time. I think this is JC here. They get in to win the championship.
Hold it there, Raymond KC Graham. All right, because we're coming back to you because we need to know the points tally as you have it. Maurice Wilson is with us. Maurice, good evening and welcome. Did know that you were on, Mr. Wilson, because you come disguised tonight, so we never know. Say you. Greetings, my friend. Welcome to the program. Maurice.
He's unmute like me. I mean, he's mute like me.
Yes, man. Welcome, man.
Yeah, man, thank you very much. I've been here for a while, but because it's all friends. It's all friends online. I'm on the outside looking in. But very patient.
Because of this guys tonight, man. I never knew it was you, man. Sorry about that anyway. All right, so give us your perspective as far as how the outcome of champs will be.
Now, I want to share the same sentiments with Casey. I'm hoping that Kingston College are won by 64.25, I think it was, in terms of points last year. I hope that they would have thought about it because this JC team is going to be hard to beat. They are strong in all classes, in terms of disciplines, from the 100 all the way to the middle distances, where KC, for example, may have an excellent middle distance athlete in Itubo, that's the name. Jamaica College, they will have possible 2nd and 3rd in that event. So when you look across the classes, it's JC that is showing strength on the track. Now, the track does not necessarily win the championships, but the track is where the vibes is. And where you have the vibes, it stimulates the team to do even better. Now, my advice to the Jamaica College coaches, though, is they have to be very careful because if the champs is close, Kingston College will always rise. And so the 64 points that they won last year, it will be nullified, I think. And so they have to have something, and I'm referring to Kingston College now, in the bag to defend their title. Yes, go ahead.
They beat UST by 86 points. They beat Calabar by 64. Yeah, just to make a correction. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It was Calabar was
2nd. Yeah.
207. 207. It was JC last year. Am I correct? And
by 86 points.
So it's a lot of points to cover. And Mr. Smith is a head coach. He's a tactician.
Okay, coach.
And I think he will have to find a way to keep those points ticking on the board because JC is strong in all classes. And they have an excellent coaching staff headed by, of course, Dwayne Johnson. As it relates to the females, Casey would have gotten it wrong a number of times, but this time I think he's so correct.
No, I got it right. Maurice, don't go here.
The Eddie Allen team is almost unbeatable. It will take a miracle. They are strong in all classes. Fowler, Crossfield, Johnson, Clark. And not only that, they will have shown current form coming out of character trials. It's going to be very, very difficult to defeat this team. There is no games to be played here. The team is just too strong, and the experience of Michael Dyke is going to make all the difference in the world.
Hold it there, gentlemen. We're on to a break, or we pass the break. So let us take the break quickly, and then we come right back. We have some callers, we have some voice notes, and we come right back to you, gentlemen. Let's go to the break, and we come right back.
Well, this is Sean Stam, and I'm representing for this Big Bad Kite Festival. It's Easter Sunday, April the 5th. I know Odyssey Park, Brownstown, and I'll be performing live, Itchy, Scratchy, alongside Tommy Lee, Cash. I don't know in a Daidu. You don't know in a portion to other artists I got there. Unity Singer. I don't know in a kids ride free all day. Admission at only 1,500 pre-sold. 2,000 at the gate for the kids them. 2,000 pre-sold and 3,000 at the gate for the adults them. Yeah man, Brownstown Kite Festival and Family Fun Day.
When we hear full of smoke and the water brown and the government quiet can't hear a sound when we speak up and them try shut we down. It's cause we step in for our rights. Okay, access for the people, that's me want. Justice for the environment, that's me want. Nobody here see the river and the land. We have a right to talk, every Jamaican. Yes, cause we agreement good for all Jamaican. Forget the facts about the situation. For know we environment and participation. Better decisions and better regulation. As we have a right to a healthy environment. Nobody tell me say we can't. Environmental justice our slogan. No erosion, a good clean Jamaica we a program. Access for the people, that's me want. Justice for the environment, that's me want. Nobody here see the river and the land. We have a right to talk, every Jamaican.
The Escazo Agreement seeks to ensure access to information, public participation, and justice for all Jamaicans.
Brought to you by the UNDP Implemented Global Environment Facility Smart Grants Program and the Jamaica Environment Trust.
And a A, and a B, but a CC Holy Buddha so nice. And a A, and a B.
That's right, CC Holy Buddha so nice.
Ultra Race, get ready! Ultra Race Kite Festival and Family Fun Day. Good Friday, April 3, 2026. Content Garden Sports Complex, Ultra Race, Kaka High Flames, Flash One, Bree Royal, Bandit 17, Admiral Bailey, and Gospel Sensation, Rhoda Isabella. Kids 2,500, pre-sold 3,000 at the gate. Adults 1,500, pre-sold 2,000 at the gate. 6 and under, enter free. Kids ride free all day.
Smyrna Mellow Vibes heads to Sabina Park Saturday, March 28th with CJ Liquid, Richie Ras, Mark Chin, and DJ Nico spinning your favorite throwback and retro hits. It's Dance Hall Soca at Sabina Park Saturday, March 28th. Must be 18 years or older to drink. IRIE required.
Supplicant, boost you up. Supplicant. When me dip on the movement, up, no time to stop. Supplicant, I'm a food and I take another box. Supplicant, vibes and energy and real. Supplicant, boost you up. Supplicant, keep your fridge stock. Me boost your energy, keep you on track. Supplicant, for health and strength and daily food. Supplicant, dip on top. Supplicant, vibes and energy and real. When the people want in the streets. Supplicant, boost you up.
Attention all technical service providers, TSPs, and machine operators. The Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission is inviting you to one of 2 special stakeholder sessions to learn about new regulatory requirements for the sector and how you can remain compliant. Come to the Chinese Benevolent Association in Kingston on Wednesday, March 25, or Hotel Grand View, Montego Bay on Thursday, April 9, starting at 10 a.m. For more info, send a message to 876-316-8464 or email customerservice@bglc.gov.jm. See you there.
Peter Piper pickle peck. Peter Piper pickle pepper. Circle down here. Peter Piper picked a peck of pure perfection. This Purple Promise sale done. Oh yeah. From the 27th of March to the 30th. We're talking up to 50% off store-wide. Yep. Half off everything you've been dreaming of. These deals are hot. But don't worry, you can get 10% off all your new Duncool AC units. Transform your space for less. Visit our website at DunsJM or Instagram at DunsJamaica. Hurry down to 15 3/4 Red Hills Road and don't let Peter catch all the good prices. Step in a hit to Red Hills Road. Sale is March 27th to the 30th. For everything home, consider it Duns.
It's controversial.
After 5 years, I me find out say you are my cousin. It done gone bad already.
So you're staying?
Why make a bother leave? They sometimes agree.
Lollipop, I think we're together in this tonight because as long as if it's my brother, no. But I like my fourth or my fifth cousin, that the suit that done cook.
It's candid.
Because remember, you have to understand, collision was raised properly.
No,
so I drag.
It's different views.
I am going the legal route for us to split the assets.
But I don't want nothing. Keep it.
What?
It's him and her. I never used to play Dolly also. The hard-hitting #1 gender balance program on radio. Every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. We say it like we see it and give you a chance to agree or disagree on the WhatsApp line or on the telephone. It's real as we hold back no punch. Let's play devil's advocate for a bit there.
We don't expect no better.
This is one show you don't want to miss.
Look here.
Him and her, this and every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Rated I for IRIE.
IRIE shot!
Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio IRIE FM 1038, and let us run across to YouTube quickly and bless up some people over there who are blessed you up. Dale Patton, just a big up Robert and Raja. This little youth named Howell is a gem from Mount Pleasant. Matthew Spencer said big up Robert and Raja. Dale Patton just a big up Robert. Listening from Claremont. Yes, Claremont I'm a place, so big up yourself, Dale. Steve Mega said blessed and Wally Pa. Yeah, thumbs up. That's what them call it. Desiree Ferran said greetings everyone. And she said me love Grace, you see. Yolanda, I love you that. Warrior said ridiculous amount of ads, eh? That is a Warrior. A good something that. Tell him, Raja.
Yes.
Andrew Campbell said greetings. Still no whisper. Maybe a good thing at this time. Eh. All right.
You see whisper agent pan the tweet today.
And what?
You see whisper agent a lick out today.
They don't live in lick out.
No man, that one a wicked man.
Hey, me not see that one there.
What?
Why?
You see it, man. You're in a group, you see it, man.
It might make life difficult for the youth, man. Sure. All right. Greetings. Yeah, I'll read that already. Clive Gone said, greetings, Robert, Roger, and the live chat massive. And him say, on my way to Medico. Clive said, big up, Sir Wellington. You were my next seat neighbor at a Reggae Boyz game. All right. Big up everybody on YouTube. And continue to keep watching and share the video. See? All right.
Yeah.
I think
but let me kick off this segment. We want to look at.
I think we have a caller that has been holding for a long time. We just touch base with him. Caller, good evening.
Yeah, hello.
Great. Are you up on the line? Yeah. Bless up yourself. Talk to me,
I can make some noise in the National Stadium. Yeah. You know ready? Make sure I'm ready, you know.
Yeah, man, we're ready. I'm waiting.
And this weekend, I'm my PA weekend. I know me, I got money for stretch over next week. So me, I go.
Where is the link?
I tell you, you see how stadium protect. You have to go over there, man. Jump up from the side alone, know how I come down. Take up for yourself, I say.
So you're going to Mexico in between, too?
Come again?
You're going to Mexico in between?
Well, Mexico, you know, poor place a lot down now. I'm not sure, you know.
That's so safe, man. Take a chance.
Well, I guess them I say so. And I hope the brother say them keep round the stadium safe. I'm sorry about the last year. I'm hear about it. I'm going on some sports quick fast.
Yeah, fast.
Congo, you see, and Morocco. Hear me, Morocco. Hear me, Congo. When the goaler and them get the penalty, see in Barcy, and them goes a bomb. And say them walk off, but the man them come back and the man them never score. And then them win. So they would them disqualify the side and get the winning to Morocco. I'm gonna see it as fear. See? So
no man, that's how I get turnover, man.
That's how I get turnover. Fear neither.
Sure,
them should not take away the game from them from the walk off, I feel.
From the start,
that's how I get turnover.
Them should take it
the man that object to the card, you know. See, which is one, and then alright, them allow it, and the side no score, and the man them come back and win. So fear, you give them winnings, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm there.
Touch and Lego, because we have a whole heap of call, we still have a guest.
I'm here this year, Congo, I take out tabs, my seat in a Gleaner tablet. Instead of I take out tabs from the Reggae Boyz. What's on the set? I mean, I like already when them put in our jersey. Marley's enough respect to and thing. You lean with the thing. I mean, I watch the thing, I love when the man them run out, we see Jamaica stand out with jersey. When I need nothing, you know, if I'm Marcus Garvey, Black Star, or Bob Marley, face himself, take out that little bit. All right, enough love and respect. Happy birthday to my sister Simona.
All right, next caller.
Rasta shirt, Rasta shirt.
Yeah.
Rasta Reggae Boyz shirt.
Next caller, good evening, welcome. Caller? All right. Give us the voice note. Quick and fast. Caller asleep.
Good night, Team IRIE, and good night to all the listeners.
Yeah.
Reggae Boyz must have reached a destination by now.
Yeah, about them time where them supposed to reach.
Settle down and getting things ready to face the opponent in the match that would have, once they win, gonna push them further to qualify for the World Cup. Well, I can feel it in my spirit that they're going to win, and I don't know if they're gonna win by a big margin, but I know they're going to win. So good luck, Reggae Boyz. Push on. Just do your best, and only the best is good enough. So good luck.
All right, G.
And the other, and I can see that the rain delay the West Indies women team playing against Australia in the T20 match. You can say they was facing an uphill task. So I hope they're able to pull off a win, even though it look a little bit dim, but I know they are going to do their best. And I hope Mount Pleasant win the Monday night football match.
Mount Pleasant deal with that.
You know, to keep them in the way up on top of the rank. Which I would looking to see them win that match and being at number one. So,
all right, my boss. Thanks for the link.
All the best out.
All right. Let us run back to our panel now.
Yeah, man. So we get who we think are the favorites to win both the boys and the girls. So we understand that we think we'll come top 3, top 4 on both sides. But there's a small matter of some rivalries that is worth going miles to see. Chief among them will be the girls 100 meters. Where we see the big I said some last year and some people never like it. So the big contenders are Alexi from Edwin Allen, Shania from Allen. Let's talk about that rivalry. How do you see that going?
Okay. Early in the season, Shania lost to Alexi. But after seeing Alexi at the Carter trials, I don't think it will be a contest. I think Shania Douglas will win, and there's a possibility we may see a sub 11 seconds. This lady is awesome, and she will be pushed by Alexi anyway. But I think Douglas, she must be the favorite. You're at 11.06, right? She's a different territory. If she's pushed, Alexi is a good sprinter. She has a good coach, Michael Dyke. But I think this is the first of two clashes because they're going to clash at character too. But I think you have to give Shania the edge. And more than the edge, based on what she did at character trials since she lost. And I did an interview with her, and she said she's ready for the redemption. And I believe her.
Willow, what's your say on that?
Douglas is a fine sprinter. When I mean fine sprinter, she has all the components. She has speed, she has endurance, she has run the quarter. So she's well prepared. She's not running for the championships. She's not vying for championships per se. And so there's less pressure. Alexa, she's extremely talented, but I think Douglas is ahead of the game right now. She's at a different level as it relates to class 1 sprinting for females. And again, she's a complete sprinter.
Yeah. For the class 2, I mean, the girls, because we need to touch about, but the class 2 is also going to be, it appears to be competitive because we have the likes of the East and of course the youngster from Edwin Allen, Etienne. Yeah. So and I think there's another one to up there too, you know.
I think it's two of them. I think Etienne is a more in the 200 meter. I would say East, but I think Etienne, while she's fit, you know, she had a little injury earlier this season. I think Etienne will win the 100 meter over East, but East will turn the table in the 200 meters.
All right, so East is my favorite sprinter in the entire competition. I've always liked her from class 4. Again, I support Casey. I think in the 200, she's a more complete runner. However, Etienne has to lead from early in that race, because if East is close, she's going to close, and she's going to be very, very dangerous to the end. So it all depends on how the race pans out. Etienne, she has to start. Again, I think East will win the 200.
Yeah. For the boys class 1, because we see 4 the hard way here. Anyone?
Or more.
We started with that Carter Charles. They won't beat Rikelme Reed from Excelsior.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure.
So Jamal Stevenson, we talk about the youth from William Naira.
Yes. Well,
when name?
We're from KC. Naira Reed. You have another Rikelme Reed from Cornwall College.
Nugent. You have also
Nugent. But based on what I saw at Carter Trial, I don't need to go further. I think Rikelme Reed is my favorite. I think he will win.
All right, so
no redemption for Stevenson from last year.
I don't think so. Carter Trials, he pulled up. I don't know what went wrong. He will have to. I don't know if he was injured, but I didn't like what happened at Carter Trial. He will have to be fully fit since then, and know the trouble the excels appear, Nugent and Rikelme.
All right, so that time, gentlemen. So Casey, and I want you to give me your top 3 points in terms of the point standings.
So let me just ask him one thing. The class 2, man. Remember, say the class 2 boys. You know, I mean, what do you think in terms of the youngster stepping up from class 3 and looking as if he has a step in class 2 already? What's your thoughts, quickly?
Who's that? Kelly. JC guy.
Hi, Kelly.
He's gonna win. He's the favorite. They should win. He's a cut above the other boys. You saw my character. He looked. I think he's the favorite, and he should win. Kelly from JC.
I just wanted to comment on Stevenson getting an injury 2 weeks before. I don't think you're going to be ready to take on Raquel in any way or form. So I think it's all in his hands. The 100 meter title is in his hands, so it's going to be very difficult for Steven to come back, and he would be the most worthy competitor, I believe.
Okay.
All right, so we're looking forward to another grand champs. As I said earlier, we're running short on time, but quickly, in terms of where the points will end up, Casey, you would have probably done your tally. I don't know.
Let Maurice go.
All right, so last year, and guide me, Casey, I think they scored 293 points. And so they defeated Jamaica College by 86 points. They scored 207. Calabar was 229. I don't think Calabar is in the running this year. Where the points will be moved somewhat is, I would think, Excelsior and Wilmers, they're going to move some points. Because that's a separate race there, you know, where Excelsior scored 79, I think it was, and Wilmers 66 and change. So that's a separate race around the back that is going to take away the points. Now, the question is, can JC overcome that 86 points, and can KC keep the clock ticking? I don't believe that 300 is going to win the championships. It may be less, in my opinion, because I think it should be tighter. So that's my opinion as it relates to the males. For the females, I support KC. I'm extremely disappointed. I don't know what is happening, but the hunger, the sort of energy that we used to see in the earlier days. We're not seeing it now. To win the championships or to put together a championship winning team. And people may think you need a lot of money. No, you don't need a lot of money. You need a lot of commitment and you need to put in the work. And so it seemed to me again that, of course, Michael Dyke would have transcended different decades, stands tall amongst all men. I was going to use a different word. And so it's going to be a runaway, in my opinion, by Edwin Allen. What should happen is the second, third, and fourth places. Look out for Immaculate, because Immaculate is going to make an impact on these championships on the female side.
Well, Immaculate are harboring thoughts of a top 3. That's what I know.
And that is not an impossibility because, well, I don't think they will defeat Homewood or Heidel, but there are other schools that they can catch.
Call him.
No, I think it's possible for Immaculate, if everything goes well, to be fourth.
They're going to be fourth.
So who's going to be fifth?
What says you, Casey?
A fight between San Diego and Alpha. Anyway,
I would say
the edge. Alpha and San Diego.
Well, I give San Diego the edge to be in the top.
Yeah, the edge.
Yeah.
And you know, but imagine if Maurice, nowadays, a San Diego team was struggling to get 100 points.
It's just unbelievable, and that is why we have to continue to protect the product. And it's a lot of work to be done because we don't want the female championships to go back to the days where it was dominated by any one team. Right?
And let's hear your top 3 on both sides now with Casey.
Okay.
Points-wise.
Among the boys, I concentrate on top 2, but I think it's got tight. And I said, Maurice said something which I agree with. No team scored 300 points. And my winner is JC, 294 points. KC second, 287. Calabar will be third, way behind. And then 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. A big fight between Clarendon College, Excelsior, San Diego. I don't see much from San Diego boys and Edwin Allen. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the 1, 2, 3 is easy. 1, 2 is not easy, but third is easy. Calabar will be a easy third. But KC and JC, it can go either way. But I give JC the edge, 294 to 287. On the girls' side, and I said earlier, it's one-way traffic. Edwin Allen, 300, and I score Edwin Allen very mean. Gentlemen, let me tell you that. I score them very hard. And I have people like Alexi Henry. I didn't score in the top 3 in the 200. People like Orita Long. I didn't score in the top 3. And yet I have them at 348 points. Idle, 211. Homewood, 200. Immaculate, 177. And San Diego just below the 100 mark, 103. That's my top.
But that's a flogging, man.
Yeah, that's a flogging. And gentlemen,
the proof of the pudding will be in the eating.
No. If Homewood scores 200 points, then I mean, there are definitely going to be issues.
All right.
If they only score 200 points. But just before you move, Robert, if the champs is a 13-point champs, serious problems. If it is a 13-point champs, then we have serious problems. It may come down to the 4x4 on the male side. On the male side.
I have 7 points. I have 7.
It may come down to the 4x4.
Yeah, it may come down to 4x4.
And if it comes down to the 4x4,
and that will add to the excitement. Gentlemen,
most definitely.
We got to run because we have another guest that we want to squeeze in before we close the show. Thank you very much, and we look forward to another exciting 5 days of great track and field, high school track and field in Jamaica, and of course you guys will be at the forefront. So next week we will be sharing the glees and the disappointment and the joys and the sorrows, and I don't think there'll be much sorrow because based on the predictions there won't be much sorrow. Thanks again, gentlemen.
You're so welcome. Have a good night.
All right. Let us run across Roger to Jaheim Morrison. We'll have a quick chat with him before the program closes. Jaheim, good evening. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
How you do?
I'm fine, thank you.
Well, I hear you go over Trinidad and mash up over Trinidad. You come to mash it up in Jamaica now. So it's a Rude Boy Fight League fight night at Mergrove High School Auditorium this weekend.
Yeah.
And you'll be on the card, right?
Yeah, I'll be on the card.
Talk to us about your fight. Who you're fighting? And by the way, this is mixed martial arts, right?
We're doing
kickboxing.
On Saturday, yeah, kickboxing.
Tell us about the card. What can you tell us about it and your role in it?
Honestly, I'm a big fan of everyone on the card.
Speak up a little more. We're not hearing us okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm a big fan of everyone that's on the card. All of them, I grew up watching them fight. I just happen to be in a position where I get to have a very good seat. Even my opponent is someone that I used to pay to watch long before I started fighting. So just to share the ring with him now is a very big opportunity for me. And that is something that I have been looking forward to for quite some time. Unfortunately, a couple of my teammates should have been on the card with me as well. But
who's that?
A couple of my teammates from my gym. They should have been on the card with me as well, but that people due to injuries and illness and stuff like that. So it will just be me from my gym on the card.
So these 10 fights that are on the card they are all local boxers? Fighters?
Yep, they're all local.
Okay. Before you go any further though, tell us about what happened in that contest over in Trinidad, where I think you won a big fight over there recently.
Yeah, it was on the week.
Speak up some more, Jai.
Yeah, it was on the 7th of March a couple of weeks ago. It was my first international fight.
Okay.
A very big opportunity for me again. And my coach got the call on short notice, so we tried our best to find a way to Trinidad. Fortunately, we got accommodated, and there wasn't really much chance to prepare anything. So we had to go in there and do what we usually do. I tried to show a bit.
I'm not hearing it so clearly at all, Jai.
You're not hearing me clearly?
Not coming through so clear. I don't know the line not so good at all. Not so good.
You hear me better now?
Yeah, a little better. Yeah. But speak up a little more still.
Yes, I went there and tried to show my striking up, and it ended up working out for me. I was a bit nervous. It was a second time in a cage. The first time it goes so well, and the first time out loud. So I had to really pull back and
So you're looking for another victory on Saturday night on this card here.
Huh?
So this card is called what? Ruthless Rumble.
Yeah.
And it is on Saturday night. Alright, so we're looking forward to a lot of people coming out to watch this fight. What time is it? It's about 8 o'clock. I think it is going to be starting or something like that.
No, fight starts at 7.
7.
And the gates open at 6.
At 6. Okay, and it's at the Mergrove Auditorium.
Yeah.
Ruthless Rumble. Rude Boy Fight League. And so your fight is a feature fight?
No, it's not the feature fight actually.
Which fight is
the fight before that.
Who's fighting in the feature fight?
If I go ahead and check.
What again?
Hold on, let me go ahead and check who is in the feature fight.
Quickly, what that time?
The feature fight, it should be James versus Roberto Williams.
Who?
That should be the feature fight on the fight.
Repeat the names for me again.
Sylvester James and Roberto Williams.
Okay, I think it's Robert Williams.
That's a weird. Robert, I them think they are going, I don't tell me.
Alright, so Jai, all the best here, sir. We're looking forward to that card. A pity we catch you so late, but nevertheless. Rude Boy Fight League, Ruthless Rumble, Mergrove Auditorium. On Saturday, they say gates open at 6, fight starts at 7. Thanks very much for speaking with us, Jaheim. All the best. Like in Ghana already. All right. All right, so that's it for tonight, So we're looking forward to 5 grueling, you want to call it, Raja? Or exciting.
Yes, everything in one. Everything in encapsulate everything. Grueling, exciting. All the adjectives you want to look for.
Should be nice. Should be nice. Should be nice.
And I'm pumped about it. Should be fun.
Yeah, it should be nice. And of course, on Thursday, the Reggae Boyz will be in action in Mexico. All right, so want to say thanks to everybody who participated in the program, those who were listening, and a lot of people on YouTube tonight, and a lot of people elsewhere, Facebook and all those places. Thanks for spending your time with us. Thanks, very special thanks to Raymond Casey Graham, and our analyst, and of course Maurice Wilson, and the ISA President Keith Wellington, Yolanda Giles, Senior Manager at Grace Kennedy. Thanks for being with us as well. And just a short while ago, we had Jaheim Morrison, kickboxer. Thanks everyone for being with us. Looking forward to being with you same time, same place next week. Also want to say thanks to our technical operator, DJ Collision, Peter Broadbow, social media coordinator, Kemar Sharp, our studio engineer, and the producers, Nevada Morgan and Dwight Fraser. Until next week, same time, same place. My name is Robert Williams.
And I'm Roger Hassfall.
Good evening.
Good evening.